What's up, everybody, and welcome to In Love with Horror. My name is AJ.
And I'm Christy.
And y'all, welcome to the Sunday live show. I know it's been a while, but we are here and we are live. I hope everybody is doing good. Whether you're listening live or listening on the replay or on the podcast, thank you for clicking on this video. Now this is a dope little Sunday live right here because this is the Sunday before Fantastic Fest. So if you're not familiar with Fantastic Fest, it's a film festival that goes on in Austin every year, and it's a big celebration of the genre of all things horror. So they'll have a lot of horror premieres, whether it be movies or TV shows. They'll have panels. A lot of the people within the genre industry will be there doing interviews, all the good red carpet stuff. Then of course, I mean, like the big draw, of course, is the big premiere. So a lot of things will premiere or at least show there that will be coming either later this year or early next year. So it's always exciting time of the year when Fantastic Fest rolls around, and of course, In Love with Horror will be there. Now, unfortunately for me, I'll have to do the festival remotely because just the timing of this film festival and my job that just didn't align. So super disappointed, but I won't be there. But Christy will be there, for In Love with Horror and being able to check out all the big films because a lot of the big films don't do screeners. So she'll be able to see those and she'll be doing coverage and reviews for y'all on YouTube and on Instagram and on Twitter. So make sure you follow us on all those things. We're going to try to do some. I'm going to try to get remote screeners, hopefully, to be able to see some of the films so I can also help review some of the stuff too. But either way, In Love with Horror will have a presence at Fantastic Fest. Super excited. Anything you want to add, baby?
I'm also excited. Obviously, I think we did it last year as well, and it's always a fun time to be involved in a horror specific festival in general. But yeah, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to check out some films, and obviously we'll talk about those in a bit. And yeah, connecting with other people in the community. It's always exciting.
Yep, super exciting, y'all. Fantastic Fest is about to be dope. And we're super excited to be able to be there and cover it both in person and remotely, y'all. So with this live show, what we wanted to do was kind of talk about what we were excited for Fantastic Fest. So there's a ridiculous amount of films. I think it's like almost damn near 100, 100 pieces of content that'll be there, whether it be film, movie, or panels or what have you. It's going to be quite a bit, but we wanted to kind of pick out some of the ones that we are excited for because there's so many. We ain't gonna be able to cover everything, but I think we have a list of like 14, 15 things we'll talk about. Now, before we jump into that, babe, you want to talk about some of the stuff that we watched recently, especially because we kind of been MIA. I know you want
Yeah,
to
we
talk
should
about
do
some of the
that.
stuff that we've seen. The two big releases that we've seen that we have not done reviews for in the YouTube capacity at least is the first one is The Conjuring Last Rites. So we did see The Conjuring Last Rites. If you follow us on Letterbox, we did put a rating for that over on Letterbox. But I'll hand it over to you, babe. Let the audience know, how'd you feel about The Conjuring Last Rites, and was it a worthy send off for the on screen Warrens?
Oh, that was a good question. Was it a worthy send off? It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
um, I really like the first Conjuring. I also like the second Conjuring. I don't like the third one. But I try to tell you that this movie was gonna be iffy because of who was directing it
Yeah, you
and
said
who
that.
was, behind writing and stuff like that. Because they're not the best movies in the franchise in general. Um, like the entire universe. But yeah, so I kind of expected that it wasn't gonna be great. It wasn't gonna be like James Wan.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, it wasn't going to be at no James Wan level.
Right.
Um,
But it was okay. It wasn't. super great. But I will say it made a lot of dang on money though.
It made a ridiculous amount of money, and I think that shows the power of the Conjuring universe. Like people love that franchise, whether you like the films or not. It's obviously that in some capacity this universe resonates with the audience, and you could argue that because this is the final one, that kind of helped
Yeah,
draw the
sure.
crowd. It's possible because of the marketing with that, but um, yeah, you can't deny that the Conjuring universe has had a large impact on modern day horror, and the casual and the hardcore horror loving audience for sure. But I'm like you. I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was. I thought it was like right down the middle, honestly, because there was things that I liked and there was things that I disliked, and I feel like everything kind of balanced out. So it was like right in the middle. Um, so I don't feel kind of big one way or the other because of and I can't really explain why I like or dislike stuff without getting into spoiler territory. And we want to keep it spoiler free, but um, it just I feel like the horror aspect, like the first two films and the main lines were way more I think terrifying, and then as the franchise went on with the main line entries, they just got less scary. And that's kind of how I felt with this one. This one had good moments, but uh even how the finale played out, like it just didn't feel big or satisfying or scary, like in the
Hmm.
sense of like, oh, I'm scared. But I mean, it could have. I think it could have went way worse. So I think it was better than the
True.
third one. So I'll take it at that point.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do believe it was better than the third one for sure.
Yeah, and I think on Letterboxd we gave it a 3 out of 5, right?
Yes, 3 out of 5.
Yep, I think that's a pretty decent spot for that. So we watched that. That was one of the big films that we watched, and then the latest film that we watched that just came out this weekend was The Long Walk. You already see that we got it on our backgrounds, so you already know that we are big fans. So baby, let them know, what did you think about The Long Walk?
I really enjoyed this movie way more than I expected to. Um, because obviously going and I'm like, okay, I've not read the book, so I'm like, how interesting can this be? But
Mm,
it was actually really good. What made this movie were the performances.
yeah.
I'm sure if you've read anything about it, the biggest part of that was David Johnson. He plays this character named Pete, and he is like perfect for this role, like literally
Yeah, he's definitely the
perfect for
heart
this
of
role.
the movie for sure.
Yes, and but that doesn't discount any of the other actors either. Like they were all really good, and their chemistry were all really good too. Like they all worked together very well. Like this felt like I was watching The Long Walk, and this was a real thing. Um,
Hmm.
like it was actually there's like even one character who is like, "Hey, I'm writing a book about the long walk."
Yeah.
Like I thought that was really funny.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a lot of moments of um like there's some like light moments where they're, being funny with each other and joking around. But then there are some, okay, this is some real shit moments too. And those
Hmm.
ones feel very like tense and scary,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of sad moments. Obviously, the point of the long walk is that these boys are walking until there's only one left. And so you have a
Mhm.
lot of moments where you might have connected with the character and then they're gone.
Yep.
And then this was also way more brutal than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Um there are some really brutal moments and you're just like, "Dang, like what
Yeah,
the
no,
heck?"
and those effects were hitting for sure, like, 'cause they looked nasty and brutal. It looked
Yeah.
really good.
But yeah, what did you think about it?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I really like the movie. I think it was better than I even expected. 'Cause I kinda thought that, this could be one of those just, like, super kinda basic movies, that maybe kind of falls apart a little bit because you kind of think to yourself, well, how do you keep a movie about just walking interesting?
Mhm.
And it's all about the cast, and they really played it really well. They got the right people to play these characters and create this like just this dope camaraderie on screen. Like everyone had a different role that they were playing. Like even amongst the group of people, you have like your villains and your protagonists, you know, like your lovers and whatnot. Like uh they figured out the right recipe to keep it interesting. The pacing is quick, so you're always engaged with the movie. um and then like you said, you know, you go through like it's almost like you're going through the stages of grief, right? Like you're going through like moments of, you know, like right at the beginning where you kind of cheery, but then you start going downhill and you're going through different states of like anger, and then obviously sometimes like super depression, like we ain't gonna make it, you know. It's just a crazy journey. And then it's just also interesting to see like these people are walking, and you know it's kind of all dialogue, and you're just
Yeah.
getting information from these characters, learning about them as they're just talking, telling their stories. You're just kind of seeing everything play out as if you were a viewer on the side of the
Mhm.
road. You
Yeah.
know, it's definitely interesting. The only thing I didn't like was I feel like I would have liked to have seen a little bit more on the world building side.
Mhm.
It was very light on that aspect, um, but I would have liked to seen a little bit more context, like what's going on in this world, uh, like how did the long walks start, you know, different stuff like that. I would have liked to seen a little bit more on that, but definitely had a great time with the film. It's definitely worth checking out if you have not seen
Mhm.
it yet. Could definitely go check out and support the Long Walk because it is uh, really, really well done.
Agreed.
Mhm.
And like I was telling AJ yesterday, the director of this movie directed The Hunger Games. I feel like that was like the perfect matchup because this is almost like The Hunger Games in a sense, you know,
In
like
a way,
there's
yeah.
only one person that can come out of this, and so it's a competition of life and death type of thing.
Mhm.
Um, and the person who wrote the script was JT Molnar, which I think he wrote Strange Darling. He wrote something else recently. Uh, Dang, I can't think of what it was. It was like a recent movie that we talked about. I can't remember. Anyways, I thought his script was really, I mean, adapting anything from Stephen King, I know can be hard.
Mhm.
Which is obvious because of like what you just mentioned regarding the world building aspect. Like they're
Right.
trying to show us clues, but it wasn't like clearly coming through visually. Like, I feel like there was probably some stuff maybe cut out or changed or whatever. But either way,
Yeah.
um, I can imagine that that's a difficult thing to do. But I think they did pretty good ultimately as a
Yeah, I agree
team.
with that. Yeah, for a movie that the dialogue is going to
Hmm.
carry it and the performances, they I think they wrote it really well. Uh,
Yeah.
Very surprised by this film and how well made it is. So shout out to everybody that was a part of that crew because y'all did y'all thing with the long walk.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, is there anything else that you want to mention
Oh, nope,
before we
that's
watch
it.
recently? Was that just the main two you want to talk about?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, what else have we watched recently?
Uh,
I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything off the top either. Yeah, I'm not sure. The found footage one.
Oh,
What's it called again? The
the
McKinney tape.
McKinney family home videos or something like
Yeah, yeah. That was an interesting one. We
yeah.
gotta watch that. Definitely not for me. Uh, why's that funny? It's not. It's not.
That's the way you
It's not my
said
kind of
it.
movie. It's not my kind of movie. So I almost feel like I can't even review it fairly because I'm just like this is not. It's like it's hard. It was just hard to follow. It was just hard to understand. Like
Yeah,
I had no clue what was going on.
that's what I said.
And maybe it's just not
Mhm.
like I don't know. Like you gotta. I think your brain has to be active in a certain kind of way when you watch a movie like this to be able to be analyzing and stuff. And
Yeah.
I just wasn't there.
Well, I think it's one of those ones that you have to like go off the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibes and visuals. That's it.
The visuals is
Nothing
cool though.
else.
I'll give it that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
visuals was super dope. There was definitely
Yeah.
some moments where the visuals were pretty creepy, but
Hmm.
the visuals was dope though. I will give them that.
Yeah. So I
Um,
think that's basically what you have to focus on, and
yeah,
not so much like plot or purpose.
yeah, but then I don't know. I don't know because I'm thinking like I'm supposed to be watching a movie and like
I
I
know.
want those other things too for my taste. I would
Right.
want those things. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's really all that we got
Yeah.
watched.
Hmm.
Um, all right, well, let's go ahead and just jump into the Fantastic Fest then, y'all.
Sure.
And let's go ahead and jump into talking about the movies that we're excited to see. And there's no particular order with these films. I was grabbing films. It'll kind of be probably based off of like how they're going to be viewed schedule wise, because of how we just laid it out with our notes and with our schedule um for the fest. So the first movie that we're gonna bring up is Primate, and I'll let you talk about Primate while I get the image up.
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch like anything about it. I just went off of like the description. Um, and I imagine it'll be kind of crazy. It's from Paramount, I think Paramount Pictures.
Hmm.
And it's about a group of people who go on vacation, and I assume this is like a creature type of feature type of thing.
Well, yeah,
Since
I'll get the synopsis real quick. 'Cause I had it up
oh,
earlier.
okay,
Give me 1 second.
does it tell you?
I found the synopsis on IMDb.
Oh, okay. I was going
Yeah.
off
So,
the. Go ahead.
oh, okay. No, no, no. So, on IMDb it says the synopsis: Home from college, Lucy reunites with family, including pet chimp Ben. Ben contracts rabies during a pool party and turns aggressive. Lucy and friends barricade in the pool, devising ways to survive the vicious chimp.
Okay, that's not exactly what I thought it was gonna be then.
Hmm.
Interesting, but I mean, I guess I'm wondering how crazy it'll be. You know what I'm saying?
Um. Yeah. Well,
Because to me, it
the
sounds kind of
director is
like a scene from freaking what was the Jordan Peele movie?
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, that chimp was going
It
crazy
sounds like
too.
a scene from Nope,
Yeah,
made into a movie.
that chimp was, I forgot the chimp's name, but he was going crazy on that
He
set.
was. So I'm like, is it gonna be like brutal, like that, or where we act, but actually seeing how brutal it is? Because I don't think they really like showed
Probably.
much with that scene on Nope.
Yeah,
But
that was Nope though. With this being like the creature
yeah,
feature, I think they'll show a lot. The director of the film is Johannes Roberts. His
Hmm.
directorial credits include 47 Meters Down and 47 Meters Down Uncaged, those two shark
So
movies.
he likes animal movies.
Hmm. Now he's
Um,
done some other ones that were kind of a misses, like The Strangers Pray at Night and Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Um, he also
Yikes.
did the well, I don't, you can't even use the S word on YouTube, huh? He did the self unaliving bid on VHS 99. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so he's got a lot of credits. So I think this could be a good time creature feature for sure.
Yeah,
And which one? Because one of those 47 meters down was all right, wasn't it?
I think
The
it's the
Uncaged one.
first one. Oh, is it the Uncaged? Maybe it is the Uncaged. I can't remember. But yeah, you're right. One of them was good
Yeah, I think it was the
or
Uncaged one.
better than
Yeah,
the
it was.
other.
I think it was the Uncaged one. I think that's when they were swimming through that underground temple thing. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yep.
feel like
That
that one was
was
pretty fun.
Uncaged. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I mean, if it can be like unhinged and super bloody, I think it'll be good.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. I feel like those shark movies that he did were pretty bloody.
Yeah.
Also, how is the chimp done?
That's what I
Like,
was
what do
wondering.
the
Like,
effects look like for the chimp?
right.
CG, like CG wise or whatever.
How does he look? Is he like I don't know. I guess I've never seen a chimp with rabies, so I just wonder how like savage it'll be. You know?
Oh man, chimps in real life. Well, I don't know about. Well, yeah, I don't know about. I've ever seen one with rabies. But even when they don't have rabies, like there's that one story of some lady got a pet chimp and like her friend came over or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot. There's a famous story, and this chip unfortunately like viciously attacked like it was either the owner or like a friend of the owner or something like that. It was bad, like mutilated this person. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
understand why people will be having wild animals as pets anyway.
I
Like,
don't know.
when are y'all gonna learn? You like AJ, you watch this dude or this family that has what kind of animal is it? Like it looks like almost like a bobcat or
I
something, but
think
it's
it's
not.
called like a car. Is it? Dang, what is that thing called, man?
I don't know. But either way, like
Car coda?
why are y'all having these wild
It's called a
animals?
caracal. It's like
Either
a
way,
oh yeah, it's
this
like a bobcat
thing
almost.
is gonna daggone bite y'all's throat out one day. Like, and they keep playing with it. Like they be making it hiss and stuff. Like, that's
Hmm. Them
dangerous.
things is huge.
That's ridiculous.
And we
No.
got Michael in the chat. Shout out to Michael. What's going on? Said yes, chimps are scary. They are. But for some reason he said that he does want a gorilla
A
though.
gorilla is bigger than a chimp, and they crazy. Have you ever
He
seen
must want
gorillas
a gorilla.
fight at the zoo? Them things. Remember, babe, we took the kids to the zoo
Hmm.
one time, and the daggone gorillas was fighting in the daggone
It was brutal.
enclosure.
It
They
was
were
brutal.
going in. There's
Mm.
no way. There's
There
no
was that
way.
one video I saw online where like they were like tapping on the glass or something, and the gorilla
Yeah.
like jumped to the glass and cracked it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Hmm.
No.
I ain't playing with no gorilla. Remember how recently that like 100 men versus one gorilla went viral,
Oh yeah, I remember
and
that.
they were like, "Oh, who would win?"
Yeah.
I think the one gorilla would win, but I just don't think I just don't think the humans can make it.
Nah, gorillas are they are it's freaking huge. They got so much power, you know what I'm saying?
They got a
Like,
lot of power.
no.
Yep.
No monkeys at all. As a matter of fact, didn't one of the in one of the Planet of the Apes movies, wasn't one of the chimps a pet or something? Of or at one
Oh
point?
yeah, I think
He
it
had like
was
a
in the
room and
first
stuff.
one. Yeah,
Like,
that's the first one. Yeah,
can't
that
be
was the first one
given.
that got the dose of the chemical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caesar. That was Caesar.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
that's
the OG pet with James Franco, at least in that movie.
Yeah, that's right. Mhm.
Mhm.
Nah, y'all can't be having these animals as pets. That's not safe.
He
But
said,
so
"This
when I
is
see
not a pet.
movies like this, it's kind of like, well, what did you expect to happen?
What did you expect? You shouldn't have no pet, no exotic pet." But people, for some reason, they love to do it.
Yeah.
I remember there's one clip online. There's an old clip where like there's like a people taking they're like on a safari type thing. People taking pictures of this gorilla, and this gorilla just kind of comes up, and it's kind of he gently does it, but it shows his power. Like he grabbed this dude's leg, and then slowly just starts dragging him, and the dude just like froze and went limp. He played dead. He just let him drag him down the hill a little bit, and then the gorilla walked
Yeah.
off. And he got up real quick and moved.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna assume in this film she's not gonna want to kill the chimp. And
well, yeah,
then
there's a
yeah.
pet chimp. You can't just kill the
Oh,
chimp.
we don't want to kill it.
We got
And
to
let
save it.
him.
We got to
Yeah.
find a way to save it.
No.
Yeah, but yeah. That's a primate. So that's like one of the first films that's being shown, I believe,
It
schedule.
is.
Yeah,
Have you seen Congo? Yep. Congo, good
been a
example.
while, but yeah.
I mean, that gorilla was good, but still, what's her name? It was Amy, right? I think her name was Amy. But them other monkeys was crazy as heck. Oh, you don't remember it because you ain't saying nothing.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Them gray monkeys was about to like it was killing them people left and
Yeah,
right.
I only remember the only gorilla movie I really remember from like way back in the day was Mighty Joe Young. I remember that one.
Really?
Yep. Hey man, that was a good movie. Yep, that was a
You're
good
such a
movie.
90s kid.
I mean, shoot, it is what it is, man. Yep.
I
Mom, look
know.
at that. Mighty Joe Young. There it go. Came out in 98.
See?
That was
Yeah,
good effects. That was good
really.
effects. I think that was practical, right?
I don't know. It looked like it might have been practical.
Yeah, I think it was. Mm.
You are a mess, Mighty
Uh,
Joe.
Mighty Joe Young. That's a classic. That was Disney, right? Yeah, that was a Disney one.
Sure, it
Yep,
was.
that was a Disney one. They don't make them like that no more, man. Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, they don't. Yep.
But yeah, y'all. So the next movie that we're gonna talk about is a film called The Curse. Let me go ahead and bring the image up on here real quick. Yeah, so The Curse. I think they did have the description on this one. Mm-mm. And this is, I think, The Curse is. It was like a yeah, it was a Taiwanese Japanese like collaboration film. Um, and the director is Kenichi Ugana. But the description they got on the Fantastic Fest website says, after seeing her friend's disturbing social media posts, Rico tries to intervene to help her, but fails to prevent her from dying a mysterious, violent death. Convinced there is more to the story than a suicide. Can you say that? Can you say that word?
No.
Oh, convincing there's more to the story than a self unaliving. Rico dives into a world of memes, influencers, and posting for attention. As the pile of bodies grows and Rico faces her own possible curse, she and her friends travel to Taiwan to find the source of this demonic social media killer. I was like, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and I always feel like anytime someone got to go somewhere else to go try to find something,
Hmm.
it's gonna go left.
It's gonna go left. And they mentioned too, like, this movie has like the typical curse structure of movies, like, The Ring and The Grudge, like from
Mhm.
back in the day.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna have kind of like an ode to that era. But they have like a little mini trailer out too that I thought looked super dope. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring that up very easily, but like some of the images in the trailer look super crazy. They like I think, yeah, it was this film where there like some shaman dude was in the trailer and he was like
Mhm.
puking up blood and stuff like that. I like that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down for like a good curse movie, and visually I think it looks really good. It
Agree.
might probably have some good scares as well.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, that is The Curse. Excited to check that one out and add another curse movie to the catalog. Um, Coming from director Kenichi Ugana. Now the next film. Now I have not read about this one. This was on one of the ones that you added, so I'm gonna have to let you talk about it. I think it's called Sarat. I'll bring the image up. You're gonna go ahead and talk about it.
Ooh, how about you just read stuff? Because I don't have anything on my computer. Because my computer acts finicky.
Oh, okay. Give me a second then. I'll try to find it.
When I have stuff pulled up, it act like it's ridiculous.
Okay. All right. So I got Sarat pulled up. Looks like it's coming from France and Spain, from director Oliver Lex. So the description on Fantastic Fest says Luis and his son Esteban travel to an illegal rave taking place somewhere south of Morocco. Luis's daughter Mar has been missing for some time, and word has it she might be found at the rave. When the party is abruptly shut down by the authorities, Luis decides to follow a group of ravers who evade the army's control and head toward another gathering deeper in the desert. Unprepared for such a journey into unknown territory, Luis is forced to ration his food and water, reluctant to share with the group that only half heartedly accepted him. As they push further into the desert, the road trip begins to take a dangerous and increasingly dark turn.
Yeah, I think the most thing that stood out to me, I mean, like, road trip stuff. I always think those are very intriguing types of movies.
Hmm.
And then I don't think I've seen a horror movie um recently that involves like, well, personally, I like when people go missing, they people try to go find them.
Yeah,
That
the
that's
easy,
in
good
general
premise.
super easy premise, right? Exactly.
Yep.
And them coming upon whatever things they might come upon on this road trip. It could get crazy. And I think foreign films, in general, are usually pretty good. So this was why this one's on my list.
Yeah. Um, it sounds interesting. I hadn't looked this one up because kind of when we built this list,
Yeah.
Christy was kind of building her list from what was going to be in person, and I was kind of looking at the stuff that was only available remotely. I don't remember reading about this one, but it definitely sounds interesting,
Yeah, I think
especially
it's
with
more
it
like
being
a
exclusive for.
thriller versus, like more like a thriller suspense type movie. But it does sound interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I don't. Was this one of the ones that was?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, it's not
Yeah.
available remote
I think that's
screening.
also why I picked that one too.
You picked that one, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool though. So hopefully, you'll have some time to check that one out. But yeah, Siraj coming out of France and Spain. Sounds super dope.
Mm-hmm.
Now the next one, I'm sure everybody know about, and then everybody's excited to see, and that is Shelby Oaks. This has been in the works for a long time, coming from YouTuber Chris Stuckman. Been hearing good things about the film. Um, Excited to finally see it. Well, Christy will get the chance to see it. This is one of the films that is not screener available, but Christy will be able to check it out and give y'all a review of it. But super excited to see this one. Yeah, I'll let you pass over to you, babe, in terms of how excited you are about Shelby Oaks.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been talking about this movie forever. Um, so yeah, I am very excited to see it for a couple reasons. Like, I want to see, is it as good as people say it is? you
Mm-hmm.
know? Um, but ultimately, like, I just I want to experience this movie that this guy we've been watching for years, who's been talking about his film for years, and seeing what he actually created. I think it's just really cool to see like somebody who goes from making videos to making a movie, and then someone
Mm-hmm.
else saying that movie and being like, "Oh, this shit's good. Let me pay for it." And so you can reshoot some of it and make it even better than what you made. And
Right.
then, I don't know. I just think that's really cool.
Yeah, no, that is super dope. And for anybody that might not be familiar with the film, it's about a woman's obsessive search for her missing sister leads her into a terrifying mystery at the hands of an unknown evil. And I'm sure if you haven't, check out the trailer because it does look really creepy.
It looks
Uh,
creepy.
yeah, and that's what well, we've seen a lot lately over the last couple of years, movies that look really scary in the trailer, and they just do
Weapons.
not end up being scary. Yeah, Weapons is the latest example. But I'm hoping that this one is, truly matches the tone of the trailer and is like actually terrifying.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I was always curious about was this film was always touted as found footage, but when you watch the
I
trailer, it
know,
doesn't
it
seem
doesn't
that way.
seem like it. I
Like
know.
even on the film guide on Fantastic
It's not
Fest,
listed
one of
as
the
found footage.
categories. No, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, one of the tags on it is found footage.
I wonder if it's kinda like one of those things where it's like somewhat like they're
Like it's kind of
injecting
mixed.
some moments of found footageness. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because like you said, like the trailer, yeah, doesn't present itself as a found footage movie. It seems like a regular movie.
Yeah, right. In the trailer, it looks. I don't think I really remember seeing any. Well, I haven't seen it in a while, but nothing comes. The key scenes that come to my mind are not found footage, which is
Yeah.
like that one of that shocking
At
scenes
the
right in the
door.
beginning. Yep.
Mhm.
And then when she's like falling back, looking into the pitch blackness, none of that is found footage style. So I'd be curious to see why it has that category
Mhm.
attached to it. But either way, excited to see this one. Well,
Oh, you know what? Because she's looking for her sister, right, in this
yeah.
town. Maybe the sister's footage is found footage, like the moments of
Oh,
her
and they'll
trying to
play
find.
that
Mhm.
play that back in full screen for us to see, and then that's kind
Maybe.
of how it's being told. Yeah, I mean that could work. That sounds like that's a possibility.
Mm.
I can see that. I can see it being that way. But yeah, excited to you know excited for Chrissy to finally get a chance to see it. I can't wait to see what her reaction is going to be to it.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, Shelby
Comes
Oaks,
out
y'all.
on what? And not somewhere in October, so it's not that far after Fantastic Fest that it hits theaters.
I think it's like late October, I believe. So it's
Mm,
like a month before
yeah,
it hits theaters. Um, Now the next film is called Vicious. Do you know what this one is about off the top of your head? You need me to go find it.
yeah, you can find it.
Okay, give me 1 second. I got
I
the image up on the
obviously looked
screen.
at the poster for this one, and
That's all
um,
you needed, huh?
it's got Dakota Fanning in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I mean, she won't all that great in the Watchers, but other than that, like,
they didn't give her a whole lot in the Watchers either, though.
no, she did. She didn't have a whole
Yeah,
lot in that.
she
You're
didn't
right.
have a whole lot to work with. That movie's just a great concept, though. I still like the Watchers,
Man, the
but
concept is so freaking good. I really the book
when
is
I
good.
and I
Like,
also liked how far it went. Like that it was showing stuff at the end and stuff like
yeah,
that. I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but I was
no,
like, oh, this is cool that
yeah.
it's getting
Then
taken to this
that's
level of
another
being concluding
example
stuff.
of trying to adapt a book into a movie and you're not being able to capture everything because the book
It's too
is
much.
really good. It's really creepy, but the
Hmm.
movie is not that at all.
Well, I thought the movie was pretty creepy. Uh, I just
It's like it wanted to be creepy. It was like maybe one or two moments in there
yeah,
that were creepy,
hmm
but it wasn't able to
it was
sustain that
scarier than
tone.
weapons. And to me personally, it was scarier than weapons.
I don't know about that, babe.
That's my opinion. That's just my opinion.
I
I
know.
felt more creeped out watching that than I did weapons
No, I think the
because weapons was so
before
goofy.
we figure out what's going on in weapons, I think it's
No
pretty
way.
much more creepier, I think.
Nah, when they come out of that house walking like a daggone crab,
Baby,
a
you
crab
just
meme.
okay.
Come on now, that was
You
like,
just
what are
didn't
we
like the movie,
doing?
so now you picking at it.
What are
Nuh-uh.
we doing? This junk is goofy. But anyway, let's talk about Vicious. So let me read you the synopsis that Fantastic Fest has on their guide. It says, when Polly, played by Dakota Fanning, receives a mysterious box from an unexpected late night visitor, it comes with a simple instruction: place three things inside: something you need, something you hate, and something you love. What begins as a strange ritual quickly unravels into a waking nightmare. Trapped in a terrifying world where reality bends and memory betrays, Polly must navigate a series of impossible choices. As time slips away, she's forced to confront the darkness not just around her, but within her, before it consumes everything and everyone she's ever known. I don't know if there's a trailer out for this one or not because I have not seen it,
No,
but
I think I looked it up. I didn't
the
see
concept is
one.
dope.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a trailer for it yet. Now, this thing says it's from the writer and director of The Strangers. So,
The OG
I mean, I
strangers.
like The Strangers, so maybe this will be just as good, hopefully.
Yeah, I like the mystery element of like what happens with this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
And this is a streaming movie, so
it's not. That doesn't mean it's gonna. That
I'm not
doesn't mean
saying it's
it's
being bad, I'm just
right.
saying.
Yeah,
So,
like gotta set your
yeah,
expectations at a
set
certain place.
expectations, right, exactly.
But I think the name is what makes it
Yeah,
curious
yeah,
too. The
no,
fact that
yeah,
it's like
for
this
sure.
box thing and it's called Vicious.
Mhm,
You know what does that mean? And why do you got to
mhm.
place those three things inside the box specifically?
Yeah.
Um, I hopefully the uh, you know, when you find out what's really going on, it's not like a letdown. Hopefully, it actually is like
I know,
something
right?
that works really good. That's the worst when you're getting hyped
I
for
know.
something, uh, a mystery building up, and then you're just like not satisfied with the conclusion.
Yeah.
Uh, the film is being directed by Brian Bertino. I know that's not ringing no bells off the top of my head. Let me see.
I thought we just talked about who the director was.
I thought you said from. I thought you said the writer. My bad. Oh, because he's the writer and the director. Okay, I think I misunderstood you. I thought you meant like he just wrote the movie.
Yeah.
Um, okay, but he's directing this movie too. Okay, I got you.
Mhm.
All right, well, shoot, like you said, The Stranger is fire. The first one, anyway.
Yeah.
Um, So
Yeah, who?
if he came up with a good idea and can, capture it, I'm trying to think if I've seen any of his other movies. I don't think I have actually. Maybe the monster. Maybe I've seen that one. Oh no, I haven't seen that. Have you seen the Dark and the Wicked or the Monster? That's
Oh,
two of
The
his
Dark
other
and the
movies.
Wicked is good.
He did
Okay, so
that
he
one.
did that one? Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
he
The Dark and the
directed that
Wicked is a
one.
good one.
Yep, he did
Alright,
that
well, now
one.
you restored my hope. So
Yeah,
it should
he wrote and direct the Dark and the Wicked. So
okay, yeah, that's a good movie.
I need to watch that one. I always see like the thumbnail for it,
Mhm.
on the scrolling on
It's
streaming.
actually
And
pretty
it looks
scary.
good. Okay, I'll be the judge of that.
You don't trust me? Wow.
Well, what I'm saying, your
Nah,
scary,
nah.
my scary, a little different. You
Okay.
know.
Well, you go on and pull it up after this live.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. All right, y'all. So the next film that we want to check out is VHS Halloween. So that'll be premiering at the festival. Super excited for this, just because it's at this point it's become a yearly ritual to
Mhm.
check out the latest VHS film, and whatever creative things they can come up with in these shorts. That's what I kind of really admire about the VHS movies, is like they be coming up with the like wildest shit in their shorts that, like, I'm like, how you even think of stuff like that? So I'm excited to see what they come up with for VHS Halloween.
Yeah, same. Like you said, you have to question like, oh, how did you come up with that? I think a lot of these shorts are super innovative and creative. The last one we watched was that the alien one?
Yep,
I did like
that shit was dope.
some of those. Um, I think I like most of them. I feel like I might have, anyways. I definitely liked the first one in that one where they were in the airplane
Mm-hmm.
and then they went down. They got hit and then they went down and then those aliens in like that grove and they were chasing
Well,
those.
that wasn't the first one though,
Wasn't
was
the
it?
first one? I thought it was the first one. Either way, that
I
one
thought
was
the
really good.
I thought the first one
Oh
was
no, that was the
the
one when they went
SWAT
in that
team.
house. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
you're right.
dope. And they had that
Yeah,
weird creature. That was cool. It was like a
I
stork
don't.
or something like that.
Yes, that one was okay. I didn't like them as much as that airplane one.
Now, yeah, the airplane one was fire though. That was like some Cloverfield,
Yeah.
creepy type shit. That
And
was
then
really
that
cool.
the Justin Long one. I was thinking, I wonder if he was like so affected by that Walrus movie that he
That's
came up with the idea for that short because it reminds me of
it's
the
similar.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he didn't write Tusk, right? Or anything
I
like
think that
that.
was a Kevin Smith movie. I
Yeah,
think
he was
Kevin
just in
Smith
it.
wrote and directed it. He was just, yeah,
Eh,
he just acted. He was just the star.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um Oh, Mike said, I'm iffy on VHS. It's been a hit or miss for me since the first one. Yeah, they have like a mix of stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's a mixed bag. Yeah, it's a
everyone
mixed bag.
isn't good, but because I didn't like that 80s one, that 85 or
Yeah,
whatever.
that one wasn't as good. They had like, I think I had to look at the list. I think they had like one in there that I thought was cool.
Which is crazy because they have at least 5 or 6 movies in those things.
Yeah, I think there's at least one or two I thought were pretty cool. I think that's the thing with VHS. There's always going to be at least one or two that you'll really like.
Yeah.
I think the first two in the franchise are still like top tier.
We'd have to
Uh,
rewatch those. Look how long ago it was that we watched those movies. We haven't revisited the earlier VHSs at
oh, but I
all.
haven't forgot them at all.
I think we need to rewatch them. We should do that one day. We
Because
should rewatch all the VHSs because I think you might feel differently. At least by this for the second one, I think you might feel differently about the second
oh
one.
no, because I went and rewatched. I didn't rewatch the whole
Or
second one, but I went and rewatched my favorite segment from the second one, which was that
one
cult.
segment. You might watch one segment.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the
That's what
other
I'm
segments
saying.
in that movie.
Okay.
The first one was the dude who got the eyeball thing, and you started seeing ghosts and shit.
I remember
And then
that.
I think VHS 2 also has the zombie one. That was super fire.
The
Remember?
eyeball thing. Isn't that a movie already? Wasn't that already a movie?
I mean, I guess it's similar. You talking about the one with the what's her name?
The Alba
Jessica
girl.
Alba.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it's the same in concept, but this one was like he got like a Was it a trip? I thought he got like some sort of technology put in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
either way, I think you should revisit some of those. But either way, I think um the more recent, like the Alien one was good, but then that 80s one wasn't all that great. So I guess we'll see how this one is.
yeah. Which one was Scott Derrickson's and I don't was it the 80s one? That jump was tough. It was a cool concept too.
I don't even remember it. You just
It
like
just felt it just felt like
Erickson.
more like
You're the
Sinister.
bias.
It felt yeah, because I'm a big Sinister fan. So because it felt like Sinister, I was like, "Yep, I'm on board. You got me."
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, Michael in the chat said, "Side note, bless y'all because you make me filling out my horror movie calendar so much easier."
Oh, you're so
Hey,
amazing.
we
Thank
try,
you.
yeah, so we trying to do, man. Make put y'all, well, let y'all know some of the stuff that's coming up.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm obviously interested in watching it. I got hope. I got hope. I think the theme of Halloween is a cool theme.
Yeah, yeah, for
Even
sure.
the trailer it comes on is like this old school Halloween commercial, you know.
Hmm.
Um, I think the vibes are there, so we'll see what if the
Yeah,
content matches up.
and it says on the film guide on Fantastic Fest, like the description, it says a collection of Halloween themed videotapes unleashes a series of twisted blood soaked tales, turning trick or treat into a struggle for survival.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the through line is going to be, because sometimes the through line is like just super
Now
weak. It's
that
not as cool.
that
So
that's a good point. I
yeah,
didn't like the through lines on the last
yeah.
two
They've
VHS
they've
Halloween.
never been good ever since the first two. The first two is the only time that the through line story has been super
Yeah.
fire. Yep. But yeah, y'all, VHS Halloween. Can't wait to check that one out. The next one is called Apopheniacs. I'm gonna try to get the trailer, not the image up on the screen for that one. You familiar with this one?
No, I think I put this one on my list because there's only one screening of this one. Why are you
Uh,
smiling?
no, there's two, but I think you put it on there because you wouldn't be able to make the other ones because they're
Yeah, the
on
other one.
Thursday.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I'm
Yeah, you're
leaving
leaving on Thursday. Yep. But yeah, so the only other time is on Saturday.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So let me read y'all the description for Apopheniacs, coming from director Chris Mars Piliero. A young man is obsessed with creating deep fake videos, eagerly finding new ways to exploit the technology. From pornography to manufacturing a racist rant, his videos are incredibly cruel and vile. As his creations are unleashed into the world, he sows havoc with absolutely no regard for the consequences. Lives are ruined and lost, all due to fake videos created for seemingly no good reason at all, except that the technology exists. So why not use it? So yeah, it sounds interesting. I like it, commenting on like shit that's really happening like right now.
Mhm.
People creating all this
Yep.
deep fake AI shit.
Exactly. This is what made me think about it because of the rabbit video on the trampoline.
Yeah, because it
Because at
looked real.
first people were like, "Oh, this is real. It looks real." But
Mhm.
then you start like looking at it, and it's like, "Where'd that bunny go? What is that?" And then obviously now, then other people start making other videos with
Mhm.
like different animals on the
And they
trampoline.
all looked real. I saw a bear get on there. I saw a horse get on there, and it all looked super real, like it was really
Yeah.
happening.
Right, exactly. So I was like, yeah, this is definitely relevant of the times. Because
Mhm.
now it's like you can't tell. So a lot of times you can't tell what's real and what's fake, and that's scary. That's a scary thing, you know.
Yep. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. So I think he's got an opportunity to make this uh interesting commentary on obviously it's going to be exaggerated, but the
Oh yeah.
effects of
Mhm.
technology and putting the horror spin on it. So I think that's super dope.
Yeah.
And it also seemed like it's probably going to be kind of graphic and stuff like that.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Because one of the tags on it does say "Great Kills."
Mhm.
But it is coming, like I said, it's coming from Chris Mars Piliero, and it is their feature film debut. So hopefully it'll be a good one for them.
Yeah.
Now the next film is Haunted Heist, and so let me give you a sec. I don't know if you want to talk about that one while I'm getting this image up or not.
I don't have the synopsis of it, but uh, I mean, y'all can see why I was interested in this movie. I can't remember that one actor's name, but he was the dude in Get Out. What's his name? I know you know his name.
The dude and
He was the
yeah,
security guard guy,
yeah,
TSA agent. Well, anyways,
yeah.
him,
I think it's
Tiffany Haddish,
Laurel or something like that.
and yeah, and he's the one who actually, I think he might have wrote it also, but I know he's directing it.
Yeah,
Um,
Laurel Howery
yeah.
is him.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Jerica Lil Rel. Yes.
Mhm.
He directed it. I think he might have wrote it too. Um, but it just I can just tell from this cast this is gonna be hilarious. And so usually I don't like horror comedies, but I think that this has potential to be really funny. But
Yeah.
yeah, go read the synopsis. I'm be quiet.
All
Oh, do you have it up?
right. Yeah, I got this
Okay.
synopsis right here. A newly released ex-con gathers his longtime group of friends for a reunion, but there's a catch. He's not just here to reminisce. He's here to steal a highly prized antique rumored to be hidden in the place he rented for the get-together. And there's another catch. The house is haunted. Forced to contend with a bunch of goofy ghosts, the friends have to put aside their differences and work together if they want to survive the night. And this is Laurel's directorial debut as well.
Yeah, so I think it'll be super funny. And obviously I want to support it at the festival, being that it is the only film there that is black directed and black led. Um, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I gotta watch this because it sounds just stupid. It just sounds really stupid
Mhm.
and hilarious, you know?
And the writer for the film is Carl Reed, who wrote Mr. Crockett.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yep. So I
Yeah,
think
that should
that
be a
this
fun time.
it's got potential because I did
Yeah,
like the writing in Mr. Crockett, so it's got
me too.
potential to be a good time for sure.
Yeah,
But we always got to promote black led films, especially black led horror films, even if they're horror comedies. But hopefully, like you said, the key with this is hopefully the jokes hit. Like the
good
Blackening is, I think,
jokes
is a
and
good example of
chemistry.
like where there was good jokes, but there was also some jokes that missed too. Um, so hopefully, you know that they find the right pocket with the jokes, and everything just comes out really good because I want to see it succeed.
Well, if they got a good writing team, I think it's always gonna be good. Because I think Tiffany Haddish can sometimes be over the top, but she
Hmm.
to me, I liked her and like she's good when she's somewhere where there's a good writing team. So like she was good in like the haunted mansion movie. To me, I thought she was really good in that movie. And I credit that to her have being somewhere where there was a good
Like good
writer
team.
involved. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
also the
that makes
other
sense.
people, because you know, comedians they play off each other. So I feel like as long as they got really good chemistry, I think it'll be pretty good.
That's true. Yeah, like they're having like a good time. Like yeah,
Hmm.
it'll like come off on screen. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. But yeah, y'all. So Haunted Heist, excited to check that one out. That one does have they might be doing screeners for, so even I might get to see that on the remote side too. So
Mhm.
hopefully we better both bring y'all a review on that one. Excited for that one. Now the next one, of course, will not have no screeners because it's one of the big dogs at the festival. So they don't allow the big dogs to get screeners. I don't know why,
That's
uh,
hilarious.
but of course we're talking about Black Phone too, y'all.
I'll let you talk
This
about that because you way more hyped for that than I am.
well, yeah, I mean, I am hyped for it. You know, I wasn't huge on the first Black Phone. Like, I thought that the first Black Phone, I liked the movie. Like, I think it was a well made movie, but it just wasn't as scary as I wanted it to be. But I like the characters. I
The
like the
grabber.
grabber. Yeah,
Mm.
like I think he definitely created something iconic with the grabber and Ethan Hawke for sure.
Yeah.
So of course we got the Black Phone 2, and it's funny when the Black Phone 2 was being announced, everyone was like, "Well, how are we gonna,
That was me. I didn't
yeah,
know
how
how
what
that
we gonna
story
do
was
with
gonna
this?" You know what I'm saying?
go.
Lo and behold, they was like, "Oh yeah, we doing it. We going Freddy Krueger mode with this shit." So that's super dope. But the synopsis for the film reads: 4 years ago, Finn killed his abductor and escaped, becoming the sole survivor of the Grabber. But true evil, transcends death. As Gwen begins to receive calls in her dreams from the Black Phone and experience disturbing visions, her determination to solve the mystery will lead her and Finn to a snowed-in winter camp and a shattering discovery about the Grabber and their own family's history. Mm,
Oh, I
that
missed
sounds
that.
interesting.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I didn't know they were adding in that little bit right there.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well, evil never dies.
yep. We got Paul Draws in the trap. What's going on? Michael said, "I can't wait for this." Yeah, Black Phone 2. And so it looks like they aren't going to hold back. Fingers crossed. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't. When we watch that trailer, it does look like they're kind of leaning more into the horror
Mm,
aspect. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm excited. I mean, you already said it earlier, Christy, that I'm a fan of Scott Derrickson. Even
Yes,
if
you
I
are.
wasn't huge on Black Phone 1, I still liked it. I still like his directing style.
Yeah.
Um, and with this being, you know, Freddy
Actually,
Krueger mode, I'm all about it.
back when I was trying to figure out what to get you for your birthday, wasn't it your birthday? Yeah, and I had
Yeah, I
got
think
you
so.
the script for something. Before I got
Hereditary.
I actually tweeted or talked to Scott Derrickson on Blue Sky to try to figure out if I could get a script or it's like Sinister in a book, but they didn't
Yeah.
have me. They didn't do that. So I did
Oh,
try.
okay. Yeah, that would have been fire. Man, I would have
I
been
know.
crazy for that.
I know.
Because I do. That's a good script. I did like that
It
script.
was a good script.
And I discovered that there was more tapes, and I was like, damn, why didn't you put that
Yeah.
tape in the movie? You know. But yeah, y'all, Black Phone 2. Excited for this one. I think this one's got the potential to be really good. All right.
Hopefully.
All right. So next film is another hype film too. Now this one they might be doing screeners. They might be doing screeners for y'all. We're gonna see. But this is for Curry Barker's new film, Obsession. Let me get this pulled up here. Now, of course, you know Curry Barker had been doing shorts for a while, but then when he made that milk and cereal short, like that shit went
Mhm.
super viral.
What do you mean
And
you don't
really,
like
yeah. What do you mean you don't like it? What do you mean you don't like it? That junk went like ultra viral, and as a result, like people started like looking at his other stuff too that he had worked on, and he just kind of became like an instant like you know like freaking horror master almost. It's kind of how I feel like people's treating him, you know. Because I think I saw somewhere,
Mhm.
I think it was like TIFF. I think I read or saw somewhere that like he got like a standing ovation and all this shit. Uh,
I feel like they give everybody a standing ovation at two.
True, but I think for him, I think that like didn't he get one like before his movie even like got shown? Like
Yes, true.
as soon as he came out, like they
Jerica
was like,
said they saw it at TIFF.
"Oh, Jericho's at TIFF, though." Yeah,
Hmm.
caught it at Jerica in the chat said, "Caught it at TIFF. I really liked it, and it just came runner up for TIFF's Midnight Madness Award. Dope." So I think people are responding well. It's creepy. That's what I love to hear.
Hmm.
That's what I love to hear. I want it to be creepy. I want to feel weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I like when horror movies make me feel weird after leaving the theater or leaving the movie. I'm like, dang, I can't even like think straight because I'm just fucked up. You know, I like that. um, but yeah, so let me read y'all the synopsis for Obsession over on Fantastic Fest. It says Bear has a near obsessive crush on his coworker Nikki. At a loss for what to do, he thinks a gift might do the trick. He wanders into a small shop and finds an intriguing novelty called a One Wish Willow, promising one wish come true. Driving her home one night, he finally gets up the courage to confess his feelings, but chickens out at the last minute. Frustrated and desperate, he pulls out the toy and makes a wish that Nikki would love him. What happens next is a harrowing descent into madness, as Nikki is compelled to love Bear by some otherworldly force that neither of them can control. And says some of the commentary in here says it boasts impressive gore and a simple premise that'll grab you immediately before ratcheting up the tension by the minute. Um,
Sounds
so
good to me.
it sounds super good. And it's crazy. It's like this is another like YouTube gone
Mhm.
feature filmmaker. I'm like, this is crazy. Like these YouTubers, you know, just coming up and just making like super dope horror movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, that milk and cereal definitely allowed him to become like a super like uh, breakout hit, and
Oh,
hopefully, Obsession kind of like matches that in quality, and then he continues just to make bangers. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. Yeah.
Yep. Anything else you want to add on Obsession, man?
I mean, I'm intrigued, and I mean, if Jerica liked it, I feel like that means it's good.
Excited for that. Excited for
Yeah.
that. Now let's go ahead and move over into the TV space. And we got the Creep Tapes season 2, y'all. That's gonna be a fantastic fest. They're gonna be showing 3 episodes. They'll be showing 3 episodes of Creep Tapes season 2 at Fantastic Fest. I'm trying to think that if I finished the first season or not. I know I watched like most of it. I can't remember if I've completely finished
Do you
the
remember
season.
seeing his mom?
Nah, I don't think I finished it then.
Okay, then you didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like I wasn't as big on season 1 as other people. I did like the first movie, and I watched the other movies in the franchise, but this is not like I'm not big on this as a
Hmm.
whole anyway. I think there were some creepy moments. I mean, it was kind of funny. He was funny, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, but it was like, and also we watched, I had screeners for this, so I kind of watched most of this at the same time versus how it came out weekly on Shutter. So maybe that affected how I felt about it, because I was just like, oh, this is like the same thing. It's just a different person, you know? I don't know. I wasn't really big on it. I feel like, okay, yeah, Mike said it in the chat. I find it kind of repetitive. It felt like the same thing over and over again, you know? And
Yeah.
then once you get to the end of the season, they kind of switch it up a little bit when his mom comes into it. And then there's like one episode where he's literally just in a hotel room and you realize just how crazy his ass is. Um, but other than that, I was like, it's okay, you know. I'm wondering why it warrants a season 2.
Yeah.
So, I
I
don't know.
guess. Yeah, I guess people just really responded to it really well. But yeah, I didn't realize just how big the creep tapes were. I did like it. I like what Michael said in the chat. Like it was repetitive because the premise is literally the exact same.
Mhm.
Now it is fun to see Mark Duplass just going crazy and just doing
Mhm.
random shit. It is funny and fun to see it. But I think it is that like repetitive nature. So they got to find ways to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, how are you guys going to innovate this character in the second season? Like, it has to have something
yeah,
that's a
like
little bit different.
right. Yeah, you just can't literally keep doing the exact same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Um, or else you just can't finish it. That's probably why I didn't finish it, and it's not because I didn't like it. It's just kind of like okay, like because I think I watched it when most of the episodes were already out. So like I'm going back to back. When you're going back to
Yeah.
back, it's just like the same setup, the
Mhm.
same. It's just he's playing like a different crazy character, a different situation. So
Yeah.
we'll see. So they got the 3 episodes there. That will be only in person at the festival. It's not remote. So Chris, you'll be able to watch the first 3 episodes and let y'all know, uh, how it stands compared to the first season, and if they are doing anything a little bit different.
Mhm.
Now I did include this because you had it on your list. I think I'm assuming it's a panel or something. If you don't know, I'll just skip over it.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have the
I
you
don't
don't
have
have the
anything
document
pulled
pulled up?
up because
Oh,
I
it
can't
was a Masters of
keep track
Horror
of stuff.
thing.
I think that is a panel, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. We don't have the information on that in detail, but there's some sort of a mass. I think it's like a panel thing where they'll have people from the industry there to just talk about
I can
horror
look it
the
up,
genre.
but give me some time because I don't remember.
Yeah, look it up.
Sure
What,
thing.
while you're looking it up, I'll just jump to the next movie while you're pulling it up. The
Okay.
next film is The Evil That Binds Us. So let me get that image pulled up. So for this film, this one definitely sounded interesting because I think this is the one that deals with the kids, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here we go. The Evil That Binds Us. So the description for this film reads Chile, 1957. Helmut and his son, I'm sorry I'm pronouncing that wrong. Helmut and his son Daniel arrive at a remote farm owned by a family of German expatriates. It's Daniel's first time meeting his cousins, Hilda and Herman. Although his father is German, Daniel doesn't speak the language, making it even harder to connect with his relatives when Helmut abruptly leaves him behind to attend to business. While his strict aunt, Dorothea, takes it upon herself to teach him German, Daniel soon realizes something is deeply wrong. Both his cousins are unhinged. Isolated and lonely, Daniel forms a forbidden friendship with Amita, the housekeeper's daughter, an act that defies the rigid social codes of the household, where the upper class does not mix with servants. As Daniel uncovers the truth about his late mother's connection to this unsettling family, he begins to rebel against the cruel conventions around him, determined to deliver justice. Sounds interesting, like a little, period movie. Looks like it might deal with some German era stuff. Hey, they got some family secrets. Doing some evil shit. Um, but yeah, I think it sounds pretty interesting. What'd you think
Yeah, it does
about?
sound.
What'd you think about this one? But I think this. I think you added this one to the list. So your
Yeah, it
schedule.
sounds super interesting. And I think there's not a lot of screenings of this one either. So that's also another reason why I put this one on my list, I think.
There's only two.
Um,
One Friday
yeah,
and one Wednesday. That's it.
yeah. So I wanted to be able to catch that one but the premise does sound really interesting.
Yeah. And it's got interesting tags. It's children in peril and psychopaths.
Mhm.
So I think it could get pretty crazy. Not sure if there's a trailer out for this one or not.
Don't think so.
But the premise alone, I think, does help sell it a little bit. But yeah, that's The Evil That Binds Us. That one, they might be doing screeners, so hopefully I might be able to review that one with you as well. All right. Were you able to find out what that panel was?
Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's called 20 Years of Masters of Horror, and it is a panel, like, conversation, and it's got some heavy hitters on this one. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's got Joe Dante
Mm-hmm.
that directed Gremlins, okay? Small Soldiers, all those movies.
Yep. Love Small
Mick
Soldiers.
Mick Garris is the one who's, like, hosting the panel. But, he directed, Sleepwalkers and Critters,
Mm-hmm.
those old movies. Um, John, how do you say this? Coscarelli, he directed the Phantasm movies.
Okay.
And then the main reason why I'm going, Ernest Dickerson's also on this panel.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yep.
Yeah. So that's
That's
gonna be
actually
really
really
cool.
cool.
It's gonna be a really good conversation, I think, between all like these people who've been doing horror for
They make
like
classics.
freaking
Yeah.
yeah, classic horror
Mm-hmm.
movies for sure.
Yeah, it'd definitely be
Um,
interesting to see what they have to say about the current,
yeah,
scope of the genre. I think it'll be
right.
really interesting to hear what they have to say.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a crazy panel, exactly. Like
Hmm.
literally. um, never mind. I
What?
was gonna make a point, but that's okay.
Make it. Go ahead. Make the point.
I don't know. It's just- nothing. Let's move on. I'll talk to you about this off screen.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we'll go ahead and move on then. So the last thing that I wanted to bring up, because we kind of hit all the movies that and shows and panels that we
Yeah.
wanted to talk about. So the last thing I wanted to mention was that at Fantastic Fest, they usually have secret screenings. Now I
Mm.
think for this festival they're doing four
Mhm.
secret screenings across the fest. I don't remember exactly all the dates. The first one is going to be Sunday, and then the second one is going to be on Monday, the 22nd, and then after that, the third one's going to be on Tuesday the 23rd, and then the fourth one is going to be on Wednesday the 24th. Now, this is why I bring up the secret screenings if you don't know about them, because normally the secret screenings be having some heavy ass movies, like I'm talking about some big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, like for example, 2 years ago in 2023, some of the secret screenings included Saltburn, Dream Scenario, Dogman, and Saw 10. So that was the four secret screenings at 2023. Saltburn, which was that crazy ass one with Barry Keoghan, Dream Scenario, which was I think the Nicolas Cage one
Mhm.
where people was dreaming about this dude. Dogman, I can't remember. This is the Luke Besson one. I can't remember which one that one
That
was. And then of course Saw 10. We know Saw 10. And uh, that was 2023. I had 2024 pulled up. I think I lost it. Maybe let me see, because I had that one pulled up too. Okay, here we go. Last year they had Saturday Night, which I thought was interesting. That's not even a, which I guess that's the point though. Is like these movies can literally be anything. Like it might not even be horror. So they had
okay.
Saturday Night, which I think was the SNL movie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The Apprentice, super random. Uh, the third one was Heretic. Come
Mhm.
on now, that's mega.
That
And
was
then
good.
the next one was Better Man, which was that movie where the singer was a chimp for some reason the whole
Oh,
movie.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And then the fifth one was the Creep Tapes.
Okay, gotcha.
So I bring all that up to say that
It could be anything.
it can be like even big movies, that could be up there. So people have already been talking about like, oh, what could it be? So there's a Fantastic Fest subreddit, and so people are already up there like trying to guess stuff, and like so what they do is they build big ass lists of what it could be. So I'll just kind of reading off some of the ones that were on here. Like this dude has one list. The user is Mr. Yakamoto. So some of the lists of movies that he listed that I guess he's like, man, could be any one of these maybe. He's got
Mhm.
up there Frankenstein, the Jacob
Oh, okay.
Elordi one.
Mhm.
The Running Man. That's the what's that dude's name? Glenn. The Powell dude. Is that name Powell?
Oh, yeah. Glen
Yeah, that
Powell.
guy. Yeah, Glenn Powell. Yeah, he's got the Running Man remake. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Keeper,
Okay.
the Bone Temple, um, the Anaconda remake, Predator Badlands, One Battle After Another, Trap House, The Smashing Machine, Marty Supreme, Tron Ares.
What is this based on? Like, his guesses?
Yeah, I think it's just all movies that are upcoming.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they seem to show theatrically released movies, like
Okay.
what I'm saying, like movies that are coming to theaters, like Saltburn, Dream Scenario, Saw
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
Apprentice, Saturday Night, Heretic, like that's all like studio films. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's just listing all the ones that are coming out within the next, let's just say 6 months.
Mm.
Uh, that was it Bujonia or Bugonia movie?
Mm.
uh, Dust Bunny, Alpha, Faces of Death, Good Fortune, Shiver. Uh, I don't know, it's Anemone or Anemone, and then Battle Royale 25th anniversary. And
Ooh.
then he does have some. He says he has some super long shots. He said Avatar, Fire and Ash. Ain't no way. That would be great.
Definitely
And
not.
The Bride.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I would be fine with seeing Dust Bunny for sure. I wanna see
Yep.
that one a lot.
Man, imagine if they did Predator Badlands. Man, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
Man, that would be crazy.
I guess we'll see.
Yep, you'll get to see them, buddy, and hope and be able to if they're horror related, you could do a review here on the channel on our website as well. But yeah, that's all. That's all the films that we're you know hoping to check out and do reviews. We'll be doing reviews on YouTube, as well as written reviews over on our website, inlovewithhorror.com. So make sure you check that out there too. And next weekend him opens as well. So
I
I don't know
know.
how you're gonna find the time to watch that film when you got a packed
Oh,
schedule.
I'm
I'm not
gonna
really
have to
sure.
find the time, honey, because
I don't know how
I'm
you going to.
super hyped for this movie. I don't have to go to maybe they can have an early morning, or maybe I can go catch it in the morning or something. But I got to see
Yeah.
this movie. I know that they were doing, early screenings, and I tried to sign up for because they were showing it on Wednesday, I think.
Hmm.
Um, and I tried to sign up for it was like on GoFobo, that the screening website,
Yeah.
like, and yeah, but it was already all gone. So I was like,
Damn.
dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because that would have been perfect if I could watch it on Wednesday. But nope, I'm gonna have to
Yep.
wait. But
Yep.
I'm gonna go see it.
All right.
Is
We gotta look
anybody
at that
else hyped for
schedule.
him? I'm super hyped for him. Like I'm
Oh
so
yeah.
hyped for that movie.
Yeah. I'm super excited to check him out. And I'm really hoping it delivers. It looked like it will. I was
Yeah,
hoping that it will, but it looks really good.
it does.
Um, but yeah, like you said, maybe there's a early morning one that you could check. Um, like if there's nothing that you just have to look at the schedule to see how you can
I
meet up.
know. I know.
So it's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah.
But you can't miss no festival shit for a movie that you can go to the theater and watch anytime after.
No.
Mm-mm. Heck no. Hell
I
no. You
hope
can't miss
not
no festival
either,
shit.
Michael, because then I'll be disappointed and sad and mad.
Yeah, Michael said, I want to see him, but I'm hoping it's not just a psychological thriller. But yeah, hopefully not, because that's like so disappointing to me when films do that.
I think it's sometimes it works, but I feel like now it's become like a cop out type thing.
I feel like it's rare. It's rare when it works, though. I feel like
I think it works sometimes.
mm, or maybe it's just me because
You don't like it.
I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be all in the head. It's like that's
Yeah.
lame. That's
Yeah.
lame.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Paul Draw said hype for him, but I probably couldn't make it in the theaters. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, you watch it when you're able to watch it. Some people like to watch stuff at home. So hey, wait till it comes out on streaming or on digital. Yep. Well, is there anything else you wanted to add for Fantastic Fest or just in general? Any
Mm,
housekeeping or anything?
no, I don't think so.
All right. Well, shoot, I think that will do it then, y'all, for this Sunday live. Um, like I said, make sure you're subscribed and following us on YouTube, right here on YouTube, as well as our podcast channels. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter/X as well, because we'll be doing kind of like little out of theater stuff too there, like on Twitter, like little quick notes, um, as well as just like posting content about the festival and whatnot. So
Mm-hmm.
make sure you are following us across everything because we're gonna be doing the early reviews for all those films that will be upcoming in the next few months to theater. So you're gonna want to be subscribed for our reviews. But thank y'all so much to the people that tuned into this live. Shout out to Michael, Jerica, Paul Draws. Definitely appreciate y'all. Jumping in and tuning in and chopping it up with us about Fantastic Fest this week. Going to be super dope. Super exciting. All the you know anything genre related is gonna be super dope. It's just a celebration of the genre, and excited for it. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Make sure you tune in for the review for him next weekend too, because that's definitely gonna come as well. And for our podcast too, because we kind of been MIA. We kind of been on vacation, and I had to get my shoulder surgery and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to bring back Scream If You've Seen This probably after Fantastic Fest, where we can actually get back on a regular routine. So make sure you're tuned in for that too. We'll bring back the Scream If You've Seen This episodic weekly episode podcast series too. But yeah, thanks y'all for tuning in. Have a great day, Michael. Have a great day, Paul Draws. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we will see you in the next one. We out. Peace.